Thank you, Mr. General Evaluator. General? What am I? It's early, guys. I don't know if you saw my note. Not usually an early riser. Greg, this speech was celestial. I loved the title of your speech even before you gave it, and I was not at all disappointed in your introduction. I tested positive, like the arm motions were great, your vocal variety was great. It was a really great introduction. I actually laughed out loud at it, which was needed this morning. I also loved the slides that you did to talk about positivity. They were a great analogy, and I think they gave a lot of personality to the different types of outlooks on life. I personally think I might be a mix of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. Like, I often find myself lost, but I think that's okay. And then I also can be really positive. But the great thing about that slide is I feel like people resonated with it, and I think that's what makes that a really great accessory to your speech. Accessory is how I would normally say that. I thought the tips that you gave were great as well. I really loved the tip of the day, or the Motivation Monday, and I wrote them all down, but tip Tuesday, I think it was, or Tuesday tips, or anyway, I thought those were all really great and a really, really awesome way to spread positivity among social media friends, which is really important, especially right now when things are a little bit like hectic and unsure, I would say. I also loved the card idea. So this kind of leads me into my something that I think you could work on. I think you probably had more than just those two things. I loved that you did involve Athena. I love that Athena was involved in 2 different speeches today, actually. Athena is very popular today. But I think that you probably had more, and also adding in, a second person into your speech can sometimes mess with your time a little bit. So I think you did a really great job wrapping that up and ending it within time, but I would have been really curious to hear what your other tips were for that. Honestly, I think that was a really great speech. It was fun and interesting for the day. My only challenge for you in this case is that I would personally love to hear maybe some challenges that you overcame to have a positive mental attitude. I think that that's something that it's really great to do these things on a regular basis, but I also like hearing about how people overcome stuff to obtain the positive attitude that they have, because that's, I think, also very helpful in addition to the tips that you gave. Overall, that was a really fun speech, Greg, and I'm so glad I got to evaluate it this morning. Thanks for bearing with my weird words for the day.
Thank you very much, Sarah. The celestial report.